Very nice. It is too. It's lovely when you don't know what you're doing. Life becomes like a throbbing pageant of errors, one after the other. It's just a joy. Joy to be alive. Well, it's just me not pressing the right button as usual, not clicking the right widget that's supposed to be amplituded to the throttle prussel without being too magnanimous about its own velocity. I can't be bothered with a lot of it. It's just interminable settings. It just drives you up the wall. Anyway, welcome to Star Citizen. We've managed to get ourselves in the game, no problem. We've got 22 frames. We're stood up in the room. There's the coat hangers, there's the rail. Let's not shilly-shally. Let's just get out of the door and imagine that we've guessed that it was 11 and we were right. Okay, brilliant. Clever. Right, let's get a shift on because I don't want to lose my frames. I'm 19, 17 frames. Let's just get barreling down here because I've got a plan, ladies and germs. I've got a plan. What I'm going to do is, you know, you've seen them hanging around. Yeah? They're often standing in strange places. Like this guy, for instance. Look at this guy. These two. Like these two can be moved, right? So if you can just scooch in here, like that. And then get round here like that. Let's get this guy. Come on, this has got to work. Because my plan is, you know, previously what we've done in the game is to... Come on, baby, just move yourself. So if I get up here, I can push you like that. That's it, come forward, yes. This is perfect. Let's take you. Let's move you, actually. We're not going to take you, but we're going to move you. Alright, now previously we've had a lot of fun with these guys, merging them together. What you can do, you see, you can just move them along like this. Not always easy. He's quite resistant. This guy might be a little bit more compliant. Let's take him instead. Let's take you, Mr. Mohawk. Just move you slightly forward like that. Come on now. Don't resist me. I could stand here like one of the goons. Look at this. I'll tell you what. I can really do without that music being so loud. Why do they have it so loud in the game when it isn't that good, you know? Let's just back these settings off a little bit here. Sound effects. Well, we like sound effects, don't we? That's lovely. Just that music. It's so insistently dramatic. Right, okay. Right, have I just boxed myself in here? I have, haven't I? Why doesn't the AI move anymore? It's such fun playing AI chess. He's actually rooted to the spot, this guy. He's quite hard to move. Maybe it can be easier to move him sideways. It is easier to move him sideways. Now that was... Before that was a lot easier, right? We've got to find another fellow. See if we... Here's one now, look. Look, these two have already been shuffled together. Look at that. That's a screenshot. Join me in Star Citizen. Alright, you, son. You're coming with me. Can we get you up the steps? That's it, boy. Come on. Boys, I should say. Yeah, that's right. You know, even though we're joined, we're still separate people, okay? God, they're a lot harder to move now, aren't they? Have they changed this just so that I can't do my shumping around with AI chess? Why are they so hard to move now? Look, I'll be honest with you, right, people? My whole plan was a little bit of a kidnapping. I was hoping to be able to kidnap these guys and take them somewhere. Right, let's just check the settings here. What's going on? Let's just get over to here and do that. I just want to be ready for anything. Right, okay, here we are. Come on then. Come on, son. It's going to take me a long time if you're going to behave like this. But yeah, but look, come on, don't impress me, right? I'm supposed to be joining with my partner, but you're getting in the way. DMC? What's the DMC? Right, that's not happening. God, that was my whole plan. That was my whole plan, to just take them on a little jaunt. Look at this jittering clown. There's an AI. Is he going to stop somewhere? Can I alter his trajectory? These ones that move around, they're a bit more difficult to move around, aren't they? Here he comes, look. Come on, help me out. If you stop somewhere, he's going to do the old poster reading thing. Right, okay, good. When he's finished playing his animation, we might be able to... Can we move him? We can't move him. Come on. Right, let's get a ship, because I need to be ready in case. All I'm going to say is that Squadron 42 is an amazing game. It's come a very long way since its first concept. Erin and Chris sat down and thought of Squadron 1, and they thought to themselves, I've got a really good idea. Why don't we call it Squadron 1? Yeah, that's great. What a fantastic idea. Squadron 1. It'll be the first squadron, won't it, Chris? Yes, Erin. Yeah, thank you for screaming that in my ear. BO2. Right. Body odor 2. Don't forget that. Body odor 2. Body odor is for 2. Because it takes one to sweat and the other one to smell it. BO2. Come on now, son. Let me find me an AI. There must be somebody lurking. There's always someone lurking out here on the mezzanine. Look at that. He's created his pile of detritus and he's run. Run for it. Let's try the other end. I want an AI. This guy maybe now. Maybe this guy will be movable. Nope. He's too solidly fixed on his literacy. Come on now, people. Give me a victim. Like, it's peppered with AI usually. Like, you can't move for AI. Now where are they? All stuck in the corners. Idly flitting around. See, I can sort of... I can't move them anymore. What have they done to the AI? It's terrible behaviour. If I can't have my AI and eat it, then I'm not interested. Right, looks like we're not going to get one. I'll tell you what, let's go somewhere else. I know where we can go. I know where we can go. It's no problem at all. Let's just head off. Our mission is to kidnap an AI. Now, I've tried this before. I managed to get him out of the airlock and get him to where I wanted him to be. So we're going to try this now. We're not doing too bad. 16, 15 frames, not too bad. Up the atmosphere pairs. Right, here's the freelancer, as we all know. Now, there's been some problems with the freelancer. I can't move. Why is that? You get a bit bug intolerant after a while, don't you? It's terrible, really, because it's only in development. I mean, it's not finished, the game. There it is. Open door. That's the first time I've been able to get into a freelancer for quite some time. Let's just spin round like a Jenny on a wheel and do the old courteous thing. Now, I like to think I'm the VIP club here. Look, check this out. Open the door. Good evening, Mr. Downer. Good evening, Mr. Downer. Good evening, Mr. Downer. Very nice. Thank you, boys. Right, let's just see if we can hop in here. Just no messing about. There. What I'd like to suggest is, instead of the sniggering prankishness, which... oh, that's wonderful. I love that. Your hydrogen fuel is low. No, it's not. Oi, 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 oi. Let's get up and away. Don't like what you're doing to me there. Landing gear is not up until I say it's up. Oh, I've lost the UI again. Right, let's do the old Moby. See if we can get it to return. Let's just make ourselves known to the verse. Why did they call it the verse? Because it just cannot get any worse. Delamar. We're going there. No matter what anyone says, doesn't matter. Don't go to Delamar. It's too late. I'm already going. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Get out of my seat. And I'm going to turn around. I'm going to back off slightly. And I'm going to get back in my seat. Because what I hate... Look at the sniggering prankishness of that. Chris, I've got a brilliant idea. Every time they get in the seat, what we'll do... I don't want to chaff my arm. Or arm my chaff. If I chafe my arm, why would I do that? Let's just get the F7C out of Dodge here, look. Right. Rear view. Bye-bye, Oliver. I think that's how you pronounce it. That's good looking though, isn't it? I kind of like the lens. It's almost like a different kind of lens on the back there. You see that? It's that kind of Fresnel kind of effect on it. Anyway. Enough about the optics. Let's get moving. Alright, where am I going? Show me the widget that I need to put on my smidgen. Now this, for me, is the best kind of kidnapping ship that you can get. Has my destination been cancelled now that you got out of the seat? Is that how it works? Yeah, it has. Who knew about that? I didn't. I didn't know about that. That's shocking. Don't cancel my destination. I'm afraid we've cancelled your destination. I was going to go on a holiday with random AI. Right. Now, I think you know the problem that I faced with. There was no movable AI. Christmas at Debenhams. It's come early. Look at the Freelancer. What a beautiful monkey of a ship. Steel, polished steel. Like a tin of Brasso. Full of creamy polishing goodness. Look at that. The Misk flagship. Misk is known for its Lancers. And they're all free. So I think there's been a misunderstanding. I thought the Lancer was going to be free. No, we at Misk only call it the Freelancer because it represents to us an image of freedom. You're free to go in your tin of Brasso wherever you wish and polish your life away. Oh, there's been a terrible misunderstanding. I've taken the ship thinking that it was free. Why have I got that flashing widget? Chaff? No? Who's armed my chaff? And who's chaffed my arm? And what's the difference between a chaffed arm and an arm of chaff? Now the roll on this, as I remember, is quite feisty, so let's go easy, huh? Now I remember quite distinctly last time I did this, I ended up not ending up where I wanted to end up because a certain kind of problem with the UI. Anyway, let's ramp up the speed, get up some velocity. Alright, we've hit 1004. We're in the pipe, as they say. 5 by 5. Alright then. That is a reference to a movie. I wonder if anybody... Actually, no one cares. No one's watching. Doesn't matter, does it? Oh no, 2 people watching. If you're watching, join in the chat. Give me a little tickle. The old vowels, the consonants. You can put them together, form words. Words can be arranged to form sentences. Sentences carry meaning. I will receive that meaning and I will respond accordingly. Your chat message will be treated with respect and a little bit of love. Right, okay, 101, 100, 99. Here we're coming in. Oh, I don't like the white blob. Please don't give me the white blob. It means that I cannot read any of the signs that are ahead of me. Let's just kill the speed now. Hello? I'd forgotten now how unresponsive this is. 5, 4, max safe speed. Whittling away the altitude here. 49. Yeah, this is good. Now I'm assuming that that is correct. If I drop the nose here, I notice that what tends to happen with planetary landings, or moon landings I should say, is that sometimes you get an altimeter and a vector kind of display to tell you what angle you're coming in at, and sometimes you don't. And who decides who gets a vector display and who doesn't? Well, I am the judge of the vector, and I decide how it's decided, essentially, is if you've had pets at any time in your life, you will not receive a vector display on 90% of the times that you make a moon landing. If you have had pets, if you haven't had pets, you will almost definitely unreceive the vector. God, it's like trying to apply for Ryanair, isn't it? If you want travel insurance, sure, if you want travel insurance, if you don't want travel insurance, be sure not to uncheck the box marked no. And if you do want travel insurance, be sure and make sure that you check the luggage rack that's marked with a yes sign, unless you're a priority boarding passenger, and then you'll need to book an extra hotel room for somebody who is disabled, unless they are not coming on the flight with you, in which case you need to present your passport to the main office before, and if you wish to do that, you need to check the box marked yes. I hope that's clear, and that'll be 80 quid more than we thought it was going to be in the first place, just for saying hello to you. Hello, I work for Ryanair, and I'm a thief, and I'm going to take all your money out of your account straight away, just for saying hello to me, just for logging on to the website. That's £5 right there. Anyway, it looks like we're going the wrong way here, because we're not going anywhere. We're just talking about things that don't mean anything. Now I've gone the wrong way again, because look, although Chris at this point will be pointing out that, do you know that one of these rings here, the size of it, you get the whole of Skyrim in that. Look, you get the whole of Skyrim right in my ring. I'm sure that's not true, because you can. I've tried. Erin's did it one night. It hurts, but I got it all in. Right, let's just ease off. He always calls me that. Right, okay, 73 kilometres away, and we're only 600 metres above the surface, so we've gone what they call Pete Tong. Right, that's the problem that we find, is that we've gone completely wrong. So let's just go up, back into space, as we always inevitably have to do. I am sick of this. Like, can't you just get it? Like, how many people have complained about this, do you think? How many people have given their feedback on streams, on chat, on the Spectrum? I've seen people mention it many times. There should be a system by which you can delineate which point is on the front or the back of an orb. It's not that difficult, guys. Just, you have a equatorial thing that is ray cast from the ship, which lines up, and you can just from one side, if it's blue, and then it's green. If it's not, it's, I don't know. I don't know. Looks good though, doesn't it? The game looks really good. Look at that. It looks like really like you're flying away from a moon. Yeah, the reason I'm flying away from the moon is because I flew towards the moon, thinking that the widget that you'd placed there was telling me the correct location. As it turns out, it wasn't the case. Now I'm flying away from the moon, but I look good doing it. So that's the cool thing, isn't it? It's like a man who doesn't know where he's going at any time, but he's always dressed really well. Look at that guy over there. Look, he's gone in that door. Now he's come out again. He's gone west. And he's turned round, gone east. Then he's decided he realises it's south. But he looks good doing it. He looks fantastic. He doesn't know where he is at any time, but he looks absolutely top hole, dressed up to the nines, done up to the buttons, in the finest attire. He's wearing the very latest 695052, and he looks brilliant. He looks like a shiny tin of liquid Brasso, ready to polish the nuts out of anyone who casts their orbs upon his presence. They will say, you are a fine looking gentleman. You don't know where you are, you don't know where you're going, you followed the signs, and they've all led you completely astray. But you're You're a fashion icon. So that's good, isn't it? We've sorted that out. Now where are we? I've got this flashing widget in front of my face. I don't like it. I don't know what it is or what it means or anything. I'm sure somebody would tell me. If I was a more popular streamer, which, you know, it's not beyond the bounds of possibility, is it? I'm not like some of these silent souls that mutely peruse games. I do have an opinion about things. And do you? Oh, we hadn't noticed. Right, okay. Levski is now 74, but I think that if I just whip it, I just head on back and whip us up a cup of something hot, Jenny, then I reckon we could find ourselves on the right side of the moon here. Here we come now, streaking through the bits, hammering through the floating stones. Have you seen the floating stones of Levski? Amazing, just float there. Incredible. Who thought a stone could float? Must be a witch. Burn it! Bring ourselves through here. Because I think if we head this way, I don't see how I could be that far wrong, you know. I mean, what's this? What is this orb of whiteness before me? I think if I just barrel on through here. I'll be alright. I reckon I'll be alright. I'm not sure about the orb of whiteness. I'm sure somebody could tell me how to get rid of it. But me, I don't. What's this? Radar scale. Let's click that. I seem to have trouble with my breathing. I don't know why that's happening. Well, that was quite weird because that's me strafing to the left or to the right is zooming my... Alright, so now I know that that's got to be a rebound. That's good to know. Look at that, it's zooming me in and out as I strafe left and right. Anyway, it's all fun and games. Right, it's all good. No problem. Not mad at you, Chris. It's all very good. It's a beautiful game. It's going to work out fine. Everything is going to be sweet, man. No, look, seriously, take our hats off to Chris and Erin and the whole team. Sandy Gardner. It's all good. They're producing amazing content, which is going to be a lot more playable in the future. It's all going to be fine. Now, I don't want to be coming down. I want to stay a little bit higher than that. So I'm just going to pinch myself to make sure I'm not bloody dreaming. There we go. Let's give me a slight climb, and then I should just come over the rise here. We can see Levski ahead of us. It's all good. Anyway, don't forget the mission. What was the mission? Don't forget it. What was it? I can't remember. I'll tell you what the mission was, mate. The mission was just slightly alt tab so while we fix this business. Sorry, ladies and germs, I've got a bit of a wish to just do that, and then do that. There we go. Sweet as. Right, we're back in the business of Star. Here comes Levski. Let's have a quick look. Yeah. Here's the stalagmites of Levski coming into view as he comes careening into. I don't like all this aberrations of these shadows. I don't know what they're supposed to be. They're just flickering on and off. Stuff like that really gets on my wick. So I've established now that that is a zooming out of my... Look at this now, as we sail past the towers of Levski. Let's go this way, and we're going to rise up slightly. Assuming that's the armistice zone. Now if I line myself up, let's have a little guess. I reckon he's going to stick me on the far left one. As he always does. Never been any other one when I've come here. I did fall down the hole at Levski once. That was quite exciting. I was sort of like in this complete suspension. Let's just crawl it along here while we figure this out. Bring our arse around this way a little bit. Straighten her up. We should be fine. Not quite, son. Get ourselves over here. That wind of Levski howling round our ankles. We come in, majestic like, as we try to find out, amidst the glare, which button we have to press. Is it this one? No. Is it one of these ones? No. Is it one of these ones? Which one am I supposed to press? There we go. Is it that one down there then? Okay, I get it. Hailing, Levski landing control.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Far left. Yes? Yes. It's always far left. We knew it. We knew it would be. Watch out for the stalagmite. We're going to have to scooch around that now, aren't we? Are we? Kill the speed, kill the speed. Get the nose up a little bit. She can come over slightly as well, I think. And come down. That's looking good. Now, my friends, this is what they call the business. Ah, the violins of Levski. Play us in. So we drop the tin of Brasso right into the brown hole of the Levski protectorate. The violins play us in. So we are, in fact, the most wonderful ship that's ever walked the face of Levski. Let's just get ourselves over here. That's too far, you pleb. Alright, down we come. There we go. Beautifully done, son. Beautifully done. Now, come on. That's not a bad little landing, is it? That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Thank you, mate. I will. What I'm going to do is hop out like a little geezer. Now that, my friends, thank you, Mr. Downer. Thank you, Mr. Downer. Come again. Yeah, I will. Not if I see you first. Open the door. Come on, that was smooth as plum sauce. There she is. My little open door wife. Open the door, wife. Alright, let's take this baby somewhere. Now that, I think, was quite smoothly done, if I say so myself. Let's have a look at the man himself. Here he is, look, in his tight white cricket trousers. Very nice. I've opted for no leg armour, because I think only a complete doofus would shoot you in the legs. They're always going to aim for your chest or your head, aren't they? Right, now, do we want to buy some cargo, actually? That might be good. It's not so much of what's the agenda, Brenda, but what's in your cargo, Margot? Cool. We're ready. We're ready for anything, mate. We put on the tight white trousers. We put on the chest plate. We make a perfect 10 landing. A 10 out of 10 landing. Pure Levski genius. To customs. Yeah, why not? Customs, we go. Now that's a slight bug in the sense that it doesn't tell you the freelancer is going downwards in response to your upward motion. But never mind, can't have it all, can you? You know when it disappears you've arrived. Right, so that I can pick that up later. Meanwhile, the frames have dropped to 10. Now, our mission here is to smuggle a loose AI. There's one. Anybody else close? This guy might be better. Let's see if we can shift him. Come on, son. Come on now. Come on. That's it. Move back, move back. Look, I want you to move. They've done something with the AI. Somebody's glued the AI to the floor. Tony Pescadero, or whatever his name is. What's the guy's name? Tony Zavarek. I can't remember his name. Anyway, the guy who deals with the AI. Subsumption. As we all know, it's a subsumption of labour power into capital. And AI, why? They're the perfect machinic assemblage to perform such a labour. But no, somebody's turned them into very much into fixed capital, in the sense that they have rooted them firmly to the spot. It's another Manchester face. Come on, son, you're the guy that's coming with me. Please, come on, this was working so well before. We've come all this way on a kidnapping mission. Is he going to move? Is he going to move? Is he going to move? Let's check his feet out. Right, he's there. Okay, when I push him, he's not moving, he's rooted to the spot, isn't he? Right, anyway, look, what we're going to do is we're going to head down into the Levskiness. Customs. What's that? Residential area. Let's try that, shall we? See what we can find. What we'll do first of all is we'll go put a little bit of what is known as park life, and we're going to buy some Beryl. Beryl, I've come for you, Beryl. We're going to buy some Beryl. Let's take some Beryl. Where's the Beryl? There's the Beryl. We only deal in Beryl. That's the only thing we deal in. Let's take 38 SCU. No, come on, let's fill her up. Let's take 50. Let's take the devil's number. Come on. 66. Beryl 66. Purchase Beryl. Hey, Beryl's not for sale. She was on the game for many years. Then she met the right fella. Gave it all up. Beryl's not for sale, ladies and gentlemen. Not unless you know the password. Beryl, you're a fine woman, and I'd pay handsomely just to take you out on a date. Right, now, is this the residential area, meaning this is the boring area? Join us. No thanks. I've had my fill of cults over the years. No, I don't want to go in there. That looks just like a waste of time. The residential area is not where I want to go. I want to go shopping, man. I want to spend some dollars. What's this? Grand Barter Market, that's where I'm going. Yes? No? Ah, the violins of Levski playing us. I think it would be really classy, you know, if we had violins, because we've got a statue of a dead child in the foyer. I think it would be nice if we had some like melancholy violins to play you into Levski. Yes, I think that would set the right tone for a mall. That would be great. It'd be really nice to have that, Chris. That's a great idea. Yeah, I know. It'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? Puts you in the mood for shopping, doesn't it? You know, infanticide and melancholy orchestral arrangements. Puts me in the mood to go shopping, that sort of thing. I'm sure it does, Chris. Some of us don't feel like that though when we hear about dead children. Right, to Grand Barter. Yes, I do want to go there. Look at this lovely lift. We're going down the hole. Oh, somebody should clean those windows. My God, I suppose it's quite a difficult job though, isn't it? Does anyone fancy going out into 0G vacuum and cleaning those windows? No, I'm staying in and washing my hair tonight. Level 4. Who'd have thought we'd come so low? Here's an AI. What about you, son? Don't hang around by the liquid water tank. You're in charge of sanitation, are you? Don't talk to him. All he wants to talk about is urine. Urine, urine, urine. Urine Gagarin, they call him. He works in sanitation in a space station. What better name for a man who does that than Urine Gagarin? No disrespect for Yuri, of course. He's a fine, heroic Russian pillar of the establishment. My grandma once waved to him, you know. He came down the high street in Manchester on a tour, a success tour, first man in space. I want you on my ship. Now, why aren't you? Comply. You must comply. No. I tell you what, these Levski dudes, they're very stoic, aren't they? They're hard to move. Come on, I just want one spare AI. One little spare AI. Come on now. Come on, baby. I just want just the one of you. They don't move, do they? They don't move. There's Yuri Gagarin. We don't want him. What about Fecal Armstrong? What about you, son? Got that blank stare of a man who's spent too long at Levski. Oh, I smoke a lot of weed when we're here, and they say it can cause psychosis. Right, RSI. Are you moving? Are you moving? Are you hackers like? No. What's this? Borehole station. Wow. I like a bit of borehole. What about this guy? Come on, he must be a loose AI. Are you tired of working in the borehole? Come with me on an adventure. He won't move either. Alright, let's go shopping anyway. Let's get out of this borehole. And let's get ourselves to a little bit of more what is known as the Grand Barter. Now what I'm after, you may or may not know, is the snipes. That's what I'm after. The snipes. This is the place. We haven't really been down here much, have we? Let's see what we can see in here. Now I do believe... Oh, baby. This is the place. The hospital. Ooh. Might go in the hospital one. No, no. You can't. Crime scene. And what's in here? Central ventilation system. Dumpers depot. I don't really want to go to Dumpers depot, but... what I want is actually to find a place where they sell weapons. Now I don't know where that is. Look at this, it's really well done. Chris, I've got to take my hat off to you, mate. This is great stuff. And this is beautiful. That's a lovely little screenshot right there. Now look at you, son. You look like a spare fruit, just waiting to be plucked. Nope. The leather of your jacket is just too patent for me, mate. I cannot shift you. Alright. Anyway, this is the wrong locale. Can I get my weapons out here? No. What is it with this armistice crap? I hate this. I don't. I love it, actually. It's all good. Grand Barter. That's where we want to go. Grand Barter. Alright, Dumpers depot we don't want. What I do want is a little gun shop. Excuse me, I'd like to buy a gun. Let's listen to the music playing. Like a bar on Alderaan. There's a bar there. I don't want to go to a bar. I don't want to see, what's his name, Miles Eckhart, curled up like a whimpering alky, crying into the rubbish bins. What about you? Can I move you? Can I move you? No, I can't. What's here? Conscientious objects. Let's try it. Let's try it. Conscientious objects. I'm not going to get a gun in here, am I? I am. Hey, that's alright, mate. You misled me with the title there. Alright, this is a Galent shop. It's all very good. That's a bit tasty, isn't it? What is that? Arrowhead Energy Sniper Rifle. Oh, hallelujah, man. Oh, what is going on? Please let me buy that. That's my dream gun. Buy. Yes, it is. Yes, it bloody is. Confirm the purchase. Purchase complete. Oh, I am super happy now. Right, okay, let's just jump in here one more time. And let's get ourselves all kitted out with this long stick of joy. Right, so we've got the ballistic FMG as the primary, empty weapon magazine, weapon attachment bottom, weapon attachment barrel empty, secondary. Thank you so much, my friends. 45 caps there. So that's the ballistic SMG, secondary, weapon secondary. I want to equip that. Have I done that? I believe I've done it. Yes, I've done it. Secondary, and that's my primary. Weapon magazine. That's that done. Alright, ladies and germs. I've got myself into a new position here. This is the position that I like to be in. Look at that. Look at that. I've finally done it. I've finally got... Oh, it's got no sight on it though. Well, what good is that? That's the whole point of having it. That one's got a sight on it. Why haven't I got a sight on it? I tell you what, this place has really gone downhill. I remember Levski back in the old days. It was only £17 a ticket and you could drive onto the site. Where's the accoutrements? Maybe they're by the counter over here. So make sure to check them out. Sorry Chris, can I do that again? No, you can't. I'm going to go with the first take on that one. Right, I want to know where everything is. I want to know where everything is. Right, let's see what that is. Energy shotgun battery. Arrowhead sniper rifle battery. Buy.
See anything you like?
I see that what I actually want isn't here, but never mind. Yeah, well, it was easy. I just pressed a button. Now, what I do want though is the attachments for said rifle. That's a magazine. That's a magazine. That's an energy pistol battery. That's an energy rifle battery. That's a battery. That's an energy shotgun battery. That's a magazine.
We got a pretty good selection.
We got a good selection. And that's that. That's a grenade. Yes, that's very good. And that's what's that? A magazine. But what I actually want, you don't have. You absolute pleb. Buy.
Finding everything all right?
Yes, I'm finding it fine, mate. It's not difficult, is it? It's all in a glass case there, laid out for me. Anyway, look, I'm not going to give you grief. You're an AI. You're got the intelligence of a slug, but you're working here because you're trying to save up for your mother's knee operation, and I respect that. That's a very big weapon, which I'm not that interested in. I'm going to... I bet I'm going to regret that later on. I would really like to buy an attachment for that. Maybe I bought the attachment. Let's just have a look, shall we? Oh, took a long time. Now, what I'm going to do, just hop into weapons here. Arrowhead. Weapon magazine. Sniper rifle. Got that. That's in use. Now there should be weapon, attachment, barrel, bottom, but secondary, arrowhead, arc light, SMG magazine, spare magazine 2, empty magazine 5. Don't really understand how they've laid this out. Arc light energy pistol. I'm stumped, a little bit stumped by that. Alright, well we'll do that anyway. And just hope for the best. That's all we can say on that one. Thanks mate, you've been an absolute pleasure to deal with you.
Feel free to take a look
I
around.
like your place.
Got a pretty good selection.
Conscientious objectors ideally shouldn't be selling weapons, but now I've come the wrong way. No I haven't, I've come the right way. What a game! What a game, what a place, man. Amazing stuff. Right, well, I'm afraid my plan to kidnap an AI has gone sadly wrong. What we're going to do now is head back to Olisar. And we're going to find ourselves... no, I'm not even going to bother. We're going to find ourselves... now, I came in this way, didn't I? Did I? Yes, I did. We're going to take ourselves back to Ollie and get back on it with the Beryl, because Beryl is where it's at, man. Everybody who's anybody loves a bit of Beryl. Right, I've come down the borehole again. What am I doing? Let's get a move on. Hang about. Grand Barter. Dumpers Depot. Where's he going? Oh my god. Place like a maze. Is it down here I need to go? Past the hospital. It's down there, isn't it? There we go. Here we go. Let's go, let's go. Running here like a rabbit in a maze. Over the plates, back past the dead child. We're going to head down to call up a ship. Now where do I have to do that? I've got to go through customs to do that, haven't I? Which would be not this way, but the t'other way. Oh, I've taken the dead child away. Now what I want to do, customs. Let's get down to customs, shall we? Alright then peoples, here we are, just mooching around, getting ourselves together. Now one thing I will say about the frame rate is that I don't know if you know this, but it's caused, a drop in frames can be caused by the clogging of the gills of the servers. As we discussed previously on the stream, if the brine is too thick, sometimes that can really cause a lot of problems. Now, one thing we can say is that when a yellow door opens its mouth, you feel like you're a banana that's a self-peeling entity, and you find yourself, oh, there's the dead child. Oh, great to see you again. Let's go through here and call up a ship. Hopefully, it's be the same one that we left behind. Is that still down there? Is that hangar 2? Or is it hangar 4? Let's just check anyway. There we go. Get the old freelancer. There she is, look. Stored at Levski. Alright, so that means then that she's still there. So let's try. We'll take a punt on this. Under maintenance, that one. So I reckon, where is she? She's down below there. So does that mean I've got to go to number 4 to find her? Top lobby and airlocks? No, top lobby and airlocks. I don't really know how to get her back now. So I want that Beryl. Right, we're going to take a punt on this one. See what happens. Oh, I don't know, the service, it's like landing at Senegal Airport. Don't know whether you're coming or going. to hangar 2. Let's give it a whirl. What's the worst that can happen? There's nothing bad can happen to you in this environment. I think that's the thing about it, isn't it? It's so riskless. Gaming, like generally, there's like absolutely no risk to it whatsoever. People wail and howl as if they've actually been shot. It's funny. Right, this. Oh, baby, is that you? No, that's not you. Right, my freelancer is that way. 120, 118. Right, so we're going the right way. This is really doing my head in. So we're not in hangar 2. So where are we then? In the name of all that is unholy. Come on, we can find you. We've got to get out of this gaff. Come on. Back to customs. It's a bit like Squadron 42. It's only the last iteration of the game. They've had many other iterations before that. At first it was called Squadron 1. Then they thought that sounded too cheesy, so they thought, let's call it Squadron 2. It went on like this for a long time, you know. Now, it's definitely on that side. Well, there's only one thing for it. Let's try hangar number 1. I don't know if, like, is it infuriating to watch this sort of thing? But I mean, me, I can only sort of look at the frames. It's absolutely appalling. God, imagine if this. Why? Oh, good God. All right, let's try hangar 1. If it's not in hangar 1, I'm giving up. No, don't give up, Downer. We like it that you stick with it. We like it. Got to stay and test the PTU. Look, that's a slight bug, isn't it? I'm actually travelling down. But if we look forward here, you'll see I haven't gone anywhere. Oh, this is more like it. We're in hangar 1 all the time. Should have just recorded where you were. Used what they call memory to remember where you were. Now this is slightly too far forward, so we're going to be aware of that as we take off. Of course, as soon as I get in, this ship's going to bounce around like a rubber ball inside a hippo on a trampoline, if you know what I mean. Should I say a grain of rice inside a rubber ball, inside a hippo on a trampoline, inside a turtle. Look at that. The sudden appearance of Beryl. It's always startling. She's got a face like the back end of a crate. But what a girl. I love her. Look at that. 66 units of Beryl there, look. And clipping through the turret. Slightly. Can I still get in the turret, I wonder? Anyway, we won't try that now. Look at this, we make our way down the side here now to get into the club. Look at that, 66 tons of Beryl. Oh, it's great, and they've chucked it in here as well, look at that. They got any more in here? No. Look at that, what's in your cargo, Margot? They've stacked it 3 high and 2 deep. So what's that, 6? And 6 is 12. And in here we've got 3 high, 2 wide, so that's 6, 12, this is 18. Yeah, maybe that works out. I'm not gonna bore you with that kind of arithmetic right now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, he presses the enter button and he hops into the seat. He's laden with Beryl. Never before has so much Beryl been shipped. You can help me by. I've just got to check that. I've just got to go in here and I've just got to do the old key bindings because not on foot. I want flight advanced, and I want you to tell me how to get my radar down. Scan mode, PIT. I don't know anything about that. I'd really appreciate some tips on that. Lights on and off is 3. Engines on and off is 4. Power on and off is 5. What? This is completely other controls to what they... Flight ready is now 8. Open and close doors 9. This is not the settings that are actually there. Free look, M1, look behind. What's I? Cycle all targets. Yep, okay. Okay. This doesn't make any sense, actually, so I'm not going to do this now. We'll just live with it, alright? We're just going to live with it. I feel like we're ready to go. Do we have to hail to get out of here? That's the one thing that I wasn't sure about. I want to leave. Can you let me leave?
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Oh right, okay, there it is. Well done.
Launch sequence complete.
I'm going to assume that I'm lined up here and just go for it. Look at that, people. Beautiful. Mind out for the flaming orifice. So what we have to do is, Chris likes a curry over Friday night. We have to vent all of that gas from Levski. What they've done is they piped it. They piped it through that big hole there. That's the curry hole. The curry goes in there. It's transported directly into Chris's lunchbox. Sandy closes the lid and seals it down because some of it's highly volatile. And that curry, all of that curry power, is then used to power Levski. And it's very, very potent it is too. So those flames that you can see, like venting over there, like there's one over there, you can see. I'm going to just fly by here. You can see the venting of the curry hole. Chris needs that relief. You know, the pressure that builds up sometimes is phenomenal, and it just has to be burnt off. And the best, we're better to burn it off than Levski. Why not? It's harmless gas. It's just methane. Just harmlessly disperse into the atmosphere, and it's a form of terraforming. What it actually is, it's not terraforming. It's called curry forming, and it's a process that Chris has negotiated with the UEE to curry form many of the worlds in Star Citizen. And he does this by ingesting large amounts of almost radioactive curry from a very well-known Balti house in Manchester, and he wolfs it down, and the gas produced, as discussed, is vented into the Levski atmosphere, and soon all that methane will convert with the natural carbons and hydrocarbons in the Levski low atmosphere and turn into a breathable atmosphere after a while. Although it will whiff a bit like a fart, but you know, that's the price of curry forming. Chris is a great exponent of the fine art of curry forming. Off we go. Let's get ourselves out of this gaff. You can see the world disappearing behind us. The world of Levski, where we bought all our Beryl. Now, do we feel that the ship handles differently? It's got a lower velocity now. Escape velocity is 309, 308. Can't get any faster than that. So we hit a certain altitude maybe, and then we'll be free as a bird. The Beryl will weigh nothing, for we will enter into the outside the gravitational pull of Shalimar, Delamar, Halimar, Harmar Superstar, whatever it's called. We will find ourselves free floating, like Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. No, that was free falling. Ever so sorry. Right, now then, let's see how the Beryl we're doing. How the Beryl are you, old chap? Very well. How the F7C are you? Here we go. So once we get out of the altitude, we're out of the pool, we're back up to our full whack. Then I do believe, as long as we don't strike any asteroids sharply in the chin, Should be fine. Are we going to hit this? Are we going to hit this? Are we going to hit this? I kick it. I'm not going to touch the controls, just going to see what happens. There's one. Safety. There's two. Beautifully done, son. Beautifully done. Right. Rear view. Goodbye, Levski. You've been good to us. All the Beryl we can eat. 66 SCU. SCU. 66 SCU of Beryl. What a game. Look at this. Beautiful, eh? Beautiful. Let's get the view from the perspective of the ship they call the Freelancer. What a beautiful little ship. Wonderful. This is the best ship for tooling around in, I have to say. It's a shame it was broken. The doors were broken for so long. But you know, Jim Morrison, that's his fault. Should never have got in that bath. Oh, the beauty. Right, okay, the majesty of it all. Let's just hop into here. And let's get ourselves back to where we know. Let's get back to Crusader. And we're off. Let's bring ourselves nicely, neatly, sweetly, and ever so discreetly up. Almost full bloody circle. Oh, hang on. Over here is where we're actually going. There's Crusader in the distance.
Mother, why does Crusader hang in the distance like a puce orb? Well, child, Crusader is a planet that's been there for many millennia. It is the bastion of the Stanton system, and the home of the UEE. Why, Mother, are we in the UEE too? Yes, child, we are members of the UEE, and we fight for justice and citizenship at all times, and rights respecting citizens will always be liberal with each other. Why, Mother, what a wonderful society. I know, child, it's like Christmas at the Debenhams. Mother, what a wonderful world it is. Yes, we are in the UEE, the neoliberal safe haven of all right-thinking people everywhere.
Okay, it's a wonderful game, and now we've got to find ourselves into the old Moby. Let's just go zooming right in the crux hole, so to speak. We find Port Olisar glistening like the jewel in the crown of Stanton. And we will take ourselves there. Or will we, though? That's the question. Where is it? Just pegged it on me Moby. Where is it? One day you'll be able to land on that, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be truly amazing. This game is in early development, just for those who are watching, may be interested. I don't know if anyone's interested. It's in early development. It will be. There's Port Olisar. I have zoomed in on that, haven't I? Yep, okay. There it is. There it is. There she is. A mere 10,000 kilometers away. Let us now glory, marvel, as we go, heading off. Look at him go. Look at that geezer. Oh, beautiful stuff. And we're there. Suddenly.
Travel complete.
We've arrived in style. With a smile. Almost a mile long. Look at that. Beautiful stuff. Let's get ourselves lined up here. Nice and dinky. Let's drop it down here. Push the nose right up. Now I'm taking a punt on this. I don't know if we are going to be given a decent spot here, but we'll just see. I finally found the right button to press. Rusty Reaper, So I can actually contact all these people if I want.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Okey doke. Where have you assigned me a landing bay? That's the question. Well, it can only be in one of two places. One of four places, sorry. I cannot see it just as of yet. Do I have to have my...
Landing gear down.
Okay. Alright, but I don't really see where you've... Oh, there it is. That's good. That's all good. Alright, slightly get your act together here, mate. The roll on this is very tight. Let's just inch over until we pinch the clover. Like the White Cliffs of Dover, it'll all soon be over. Here we go. Now the mission here is just to sell this Beryl and then we're done, ladies and germs. Not the most exciting piratical adventure that you could possibly have. I've taken far too long to do this already. That's way too big. Right, okay, let's see if we can get ourselves turned around here. What are you doing, you absolute pleb? Get your nose up. That was all going so well. After Levski, I think I got a little bit cocky. Where am I? Alright, that'll do it. Let's just take her down. Now backing up, how do I do that? It's not that one. It's not that one. Is it this one? Yep. There we go. Nice and easy does it. Nose up. No, actually nose down. And just take her down. Nice and pricey. There we go. There we go. Let's just level off a little bit here. And take her down. Down we go.
Landing successful.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Thank you very much, mate. That's a terrible landing, but never mind. Right, let's go and sell some Beryl. Look at this Beryl, everybody. 1 second and I'll be with you, alright? Let me just get out of here. Right, we just got to get ourselves in the door here. And we'll get up the stairs, up the apples and pears we go. We'll just get ourselves nicely into the nearest terminal, sell the Beryl, and then I'm going to wish you a very happy afternoon. Time here in the UK is 10 to the E. No, sorry, it's J to the E, which in your parlance is probably something like 10 to 5. So 4:40, a nice gentle stream, very ordinary business. We were hoping for some kidnap action, but next time we'll definitely do it. Here we are, we've arrived in the place to be. We're just going to barrel through the doors here, head over to Old Shavehead, see if we can sell this rubbish. Look, so now there's loads of people we could have kidnapped. Right, here we go, up to the console we go. Let's sell. Beryl. Select a location. There it is. Oh yes, man. Beryl. Sell the lot. Sell all of her barrels. Sell Beryl. Bye bye. Got it. Alright, nice. We made a loss. Perfect. Who knew that Beryl would be so cheap? Have they shaved my head again? Yes, they have. Right, ladies and germs, next time we will do some kidnap action. For now, I wish you a very pleasant afternoon. And this has been Star Citizen, patch 695052, the very latest and greatest patch from the mind of Chris Roberts. Thank you for watching, and I shall catch you all later on.